Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I am running late today, but I'm here. I am here. And I had different ideas about what I was going to do today, but with this amount of time, we're going to work with this kit. And I am going to make a few cards. This is the Woodland Princess kit. Isn't she fab? Let's make some cards. Oh man, what a busy weekend. Did you guys have a good weekend? I hope so. It was just very busy. Good though. I got a lot accomplished, which always makes me happy. Okay, when you print this kit without borders and like the full size, you know, oh boy, here we go. I guess I'll just have to rub up all the edges. That is because my blade is dull. I happen to have a piece of foil handy. Let's cut some foil real quick. See if we can sharpen her up. At least to get through this live. Anyways, I wanted to come on and play with my Unity stamp of March again, because, you know, it's the last day of the month and I've only played with it one time, made one card, but we're just going to have to do that another time, which is fine. We can do it another time. Okay. Okay, let me go down this way. It's that back motion anyways that I think it's the back side of the blade that is the most dull. All right. Hopefully that did the trick. I've been tempted to try to sharpen one of these blades with like a nail file or an actual knife sharpener. I'll have to try that sometime, see how it goes. I try to sharpen them when they get dull as much as possible before I replace them. Okay. Let me jump in here with you guys and say good morning. I know we don't have a lot of time, but we'll still have some fun. It's Monday morning. Gotta have some fun before the week starts. I am gonna change the frequency of my lives, you guys. Now, sometimes I'll set days and I can't do them for whatever reason. No, that did not help. Okay, well, we're just gonna rough up all the sides now. There we go. Shredder. Okay. Anyways, I'm either gonna do 2 to 3 days a week until summer. Summer we might do more, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I have some projects I really need to work on and I'm not going to get them, and they're on a deadline, and I'm not going to get them done in time if I don't use some of my mornings to get them done. The good news is there will be videos. They're all video-based projects, but they can't be lives. So Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, Miss Vicky. Hello, Carmen. How you doing? Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Miss Paula. Who do we want? I want her right there. These are just going to be quick, easy cards. I got up this morning thinking, oh my gosh, I want to make mixed media cards so bad, but there's no time for that. So this was out and I was like, oh, I can definitely make quick cards with that because I already sized everything to make it easy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me give her a haircut. There we go. Oh, she got a head cut too. Mainly a haircut though. Alrighty. I want her to go right here. I love that she's in contrast to the background. That's why I designed her that way. Hello, Rhonda Lane. It's been a little while. How you doing? Diane said that, oh, you guys have been just getting rain on rain on rain. Monsoons and all kinds of things. Hope everything is good where you're at, that you're safe and everything's fine. Yes. Yes, indeedy. There we go. Now, fairest of them all. These labels are a little fussy to cut, but you know, it is called fussy cutting. Miss Paula, I watched Craft Roulette on I came in about, I think it was, we got in late. It was about 7:45 and watched Libby and Mary craft together. Even though we cut that out, I kind of want this down here. Okay, so we've got that. Let's do one more. I mean, it's just so fast and easy. We'll do another. We'll make some. Okay, so these are sized for A2 cards. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot wait for y'all to see my sheet load. So this week, tomorrow, is the first day of April. No fools. It is the first day of April. And I have a paper stash smash video coming out. Okay. And then the next day, what will the next day be? Wednesday is the 2nd of the month, and there will be a sheet load video, and there will be a Kendra's Card Challenge video. So that day you get 2 videos from me, and they might be at the same time, so don't let that trick you. I can't remember. Actually, I think they are staggered a little bit. So same day, 2 different videos, and I do believe that those are staggered actually. Ooh, I don't know if I want her colored or in black and white. I obviously couldn't tell when I was designing the digital either. So let's just cut them both out. I got my car inspected on Saturday. I'm so proud of myself. Got my registration done. I'm legal for another year. Right in the nick of time, because it was set to expire tomorrow. Oh my goodness. You guys, Dolly is just broken. She just doesn't work. I can't even get the plates through her without anything in them. So she's got to go back, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, you'll send me some good crafty vibes. I'm hoping that I can have her replaced with Gina K's little little machine. Gina K has a little die cutting machine now too. I would like to have that, please. Is going to be my email. I worked and tried troubleshooting and doing all these things, and I mean, now the plates won't even go through. So we'll see how that goes. I hope it goes well. I think this girl needs contrast with this. So I think we're going to put the black and white version of her there. Okay. And I didn't really size her to go by the wishing well, but she could. I think I had this one in mind. Like she was standing in, all of these are like they're standing in front, you know, they're getting a picture taken. I'm going to use all my time fussy cutting, aren't I? Okay. Fret not, we are making cards. We will get this done. Got on the phone with my favorite die cutting expert. We went over it together. We tried all the things together. It was at that point that I realized, oh no, I can't even get the plates in without any paper or dies. Okay. I kind of like her there for whatever reason. Okay, so we're just kind of doing portraits. These are our Woodland Princess portraits, we'll say. Miss Flo's here. Hey, Flo. Okay. I was originally not thinking of doing, I was going to do the dwarfs, but that's okay. We'll do them another time. We'll do that another time. We're going to end up with 3 princess cards today. Alrighty. See how easy that is? Nothing cussy about it. All right, let's get some more sentiments. I'm going to take these A2 cards and I think I'll put them on 5x7. I think I'm going to turn these A2 cards into 5x7 cards. So these are the 3 that we are working with. All those pretty ladies. Okay. Think. Just to show you. That these really are A2 cards. I'll grab an A2 card base. See? Now, I always like a border, so I sized them to have a border, but there they are. Easy. Easy peasy. Almost too easy. Let's do something like lunar paste through a stencil, and hopefully it'll have time to dry. If not, you can dry lunar paste with a heat tool. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. Oh man, it's cool, but it won't work. It's too small. Okay, hold on. We'll do Tim Holtz Razzle Dazzle Sparkle Joy. That's the name of that. Razzle Dazzle Sparkle Joy. I don't know what the name of this is, but I really like it. It might be called Sparkle. I'm not sure. I keep my packaging for a lot of my things, but I actually don't keep it for my stencils. Okay, so let's put the ladies aside. And I don't know, I grabbed the magenta that I have, which matches her details in her dress, but then these girls aren't, they're in black and white, so whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, cool, Linda. Do you like them? It's Monday again. You got that right. I didn't have to work too much this weekend. I mean, I probably should have worked more, but you know, sometimes you need a little bit of a cooling off period. That's what we'll say. Oh, you had a fall, Miss Paula. I'm so sorry. I hope you are doing better. You are allowed to rest, my friend. The chat will chat, you know? That's what I tell myself. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't have the energy. And I tell myself, it's okay. The chat will chat. You don't have to. Okay, let's do more. I know what I want to do. Well, hold on. Let me look at my images. So I've got roses, a wishing well. and that abstract golden kind of goddess situation going on. Trying to decide which stamps I might want to put in my background. And I need to not be picky. I was trying to do something different than what I always use, but I'm going to use this one because we don't have time. We don't have time for me to be picky. Oh, good. I'm glad my Rhonda and my Diane are okay. So it was Alfred causing the mess. I see, I see. Okay. So this is going to go right back here. Just like this. Bam, we have a background. I love the stamp. This is an old Spellbinders, y'all, but I love this stamp. Flo. Oh, you sound like me. She says, I took a tumble a couple of weeks ago, and in my own style, it was in front of a room full of strangers. Yep. Go ahead and just set those expectations, right? You walked in the room and let them know right away. Hi, Miss Michelle. Well, Miss Michelle, you're in Australia too. Hopefully Alfred was kind to you, all of my Aussies. Oh, Diane, I'm so sorry. My printer too. So my printer has been a busy little machine for the last 4 years. And I went to print actually this Woodland Princess kit the other day, and it said, your ink pad's almost full. And I found a way to bypass the error, and I got beautiful prints from it. But any of these printers that you buy, it doesn't matter if it's Canon or HP or the brand doesn't matter. They have these foam ink pads in the bottom of them that absorb the excess ink and they fill up. So I knew it was coming eventually because they usually last about 4 or 5 years if you're lucky before that happens. But yeah, I have one on backup because it was on sale for $100 and I was like, you know what, I know my time is limited with the one that I have, but I'm still going to use it and bypass that error as long as I can, and as long as I'm getting good prints until I can't use it anymore, till I know I have no other option. I'm just cleaning off my silicone brush. It has a bunch of glue on it. Glue and paint. Okay, this is the Crafters Workshop Fuchsia Stencil Butter. I don't want to put it on too thick because we don't have a lot of time. So thick won't do today. Let's put some stars over on this side. They're sparkle. They're not stars. I mean, they could be stars, but I think it's meant to be sparkle. If you're wondering what kind of brush this is, it's a silicone makeup brush. It's for applying mask. I don't ever apply any mask to my face unless it is the frosting of a donut. Unless that's the mask you're speaking of. But yeah, I usually get these at the Dollar Tree. Not this fancy one, but it came from Amazon. But yeah, you can get them at the Dollar Tree. Just donut glaze and stencil butter is about the only thing I probably mask my face with. All right. Probably won't even see this middle area. Don't even need to do it, but it's done already. Okay. I don't know if I can heat this one. I meant to use my Simon Hurley Lunar Paste, but this was the color that popped out at me. And I need to use it because it's older. And I don't like throwing away paste. Okay. So that's that. I think because it is older, it's a little thicker and drier, so I think it'll dry fast. At least that's how the other one worked. You actually don't have to clean these right away. That's what's nice about them. You can just let the stuff dry on it and you just peel it right off. And I love it because I used to run my paintbrushes all the time. Oh, there's the stamp I was looking for. Oh, cool. After the fact, but whatever. Let's clean off the stencil while we can. And I'm going to clean it off to the inside of this card. Y'all hear the hubby making breakfast? Mine is super cheap. My printer is super cheap to refill and really use. It's well worth the investment. And my replacement was only like $125. I think the model that I'm using must be getting discontinued or something. But it works well enough for me that I went ahead and took advantage of the discount. And to think that I can print for like a copious amount of prints for 4 years for $100 to me is worth it. Okay, I have gotten, it's like, I guess I had stencil butter on the back of that stencil, but it won't matter at the end of the day. I've got to get these made before the end of the day. I got to get these made quick. So let's turn on the heat tool. Hi, Bethany. How's it going? I know you got here a little bit ago. I'm coming through, catching up. Hey, Miss Heidi. Miss Vicky Reuter, did I say hi? Did I say hi to you? Sella, I was thinking of you last night. I was going to message you and be like, hey, girl, I hope you're doing well. I can still do that. I was going to message you on Instagram. Just let you know I was thinking about you. Embrace those better days, girlfriend. Way to go. I'm proud of you. Aww. Back from a spring break trip. Good for you. Did everyone have fun, Bethany? You got to rejuvenate? I'm so glad. Aw, I love a lazy river. That's where you'll find me. or on a water slide. I like water slides too. I love water parks. Water parks in Disney World. So do you have... Okay, so it depends on the machine. A lot of times with a HP, you can't... There is a cheat code. It's not authorized with an HP, but there is a way to get around it. And if you have one and you have that problem, go to Tsunami Rose YouTube channel. She has, I think they were in live videos, I don't know, but she's the one where I heard about it. Now for my I don't know if that cheat code works for my Canon, but so far I've been able to bypass the errors. What you can do is buy this contraption, which is like a tube, and you keep like a bottle by your printer, and you literally, it like sucks the extra ink out of it so that won't happen. But then you have a bottle of ink just hanging out, which makes me really nervous. So there is a way to bypass it. You have to do that, like, it wouldn't work for me to do that now because the error code's already in place, right? So there's no way to trick the error code. You have to do it before you get an error code, but you basically siphon the, this worked. You basically siphon the ink, the excess ink out of the machine through a tube. It's a whole contraption. It's a whole thing. Those are the only ways I know of. Or just buy a replacement. That's my style. Like, look, it depending on the price, right? Like if it's, let's say it's $150 on average for one of those machines. Let's just say. Some of them are like more. Some of them are like $300. But if I just save like $30 a year, then by the time it fills up with ink again, I'll have enough to replace it. Okay, we're going to do magenta and yellow. And I'm going to bring some of this off the edge. I can't get too wild. Well, I already have, but that's okay. Because I'm going straight on my card base here. I normally would put it on a card front, but I just went straight to the card base with this. This calls for some fossilized amber. Like, I would love to spray some water on this and stuff, but it might get a little too, it might be problematic. It might warp my card front too much. Look, if you're working on this is a really thick cardstock, but if you're working on one and it warped it too much, the way you solve that problem is you just cut this off. We could totally do that. We could take these, cut this off. I mean, I've gotten stuff everywhere, but make it mixed media and then adhere it down to a card base. But let's just keep going. I actually don't mind things like this on my handmade cards because it lets them know it was handmade, y'all. That's why there's ink everywhere. I think this will be good though. This is what we're working with. I like that. Put a little bit of this over here. This is fossilized amber. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, where did you get? Well, yeah, I think you can replace the pads, but my understanding is it costs so much to do. I see you got yours for 80. Hey, Sonia Krill, how you doing? We're just over here well, I'm yapping, and we're making some cards. You're not even see most of that because we're putting this A2 on it. But no one says it has to go right in the middle. I think if I kind of skew it off a little bit, we can get more. Okay. This is where we're headed. I want 2 more sentiments. Got to fussy cut these real quick. We're going to do it, you guys. What time is it? 6:46. Okay, our electricity, I guess, went off in the middle of the night because I woke up and I was like, oh, cool. It's 4:45. It was not 4:45. It was 5:45. Dun, dun, dun. But it was flat. The alarm clock face was like flashing, so it kind of indicated to me like something's not right. I don't think that's usually flashing. So I tapped on Minnie.
It's 6:47.
She let me know what the time was. Okay. I sent off those cards I made already with this kit, you guys. So I'm happy to have more. I got a bunch of first time orders this weekend. That is so cool. Like, I mean, it is so awesome, like seeing people who come back for more. It's so awesome seeing first time customers. It's so awesome seeing my friends from the chat. I mean, I just appreciate everybody. But it's kind of cool. All right. Let's put this together. I'm wanting to add more, but we don't have time for that. Y'all already know we don't have time for that. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm the one who keeps wanting to add more. Okay, let's just do this. These are printed on double-sided photo paper. And yes, I only used one side, but that's okay. I used to buy single-sided photo paper to print on, but the problem is I couldn't tell which side was the photo paper side and which side wasn't. And I would never inevitably always end up printing on the wrong side. And that annoyed me. So also sometimes I want to print on both sides. So I only buy double-sided now. I was looking off to the side. I want to bring in some of these. I want to add a strip right here. I need to pick a color. Ooh, I like that one. These are the Love from Lizzie peel-offs. I have a whole collection and finally put them on my desk. She was having a sale a couple of years ago, and I just stocked up because that was the whole point of the sale, was to stock up. So I did. There we go. Just wanted a little something down there since she's kind of cut off. No reason why this couldn't go on there in other places, but I'll just put this over here. Who's ready for summer? Me. Okay. Put this on there. I'm not, okay, so if you print on thin paper, you can always back it with, you know, a heavyweight cardstock. I'm just not doing that today. I'm gluing everything straight down, so it'll be fine. How's Miss Tanisha? Oh, Sala, I wish I could hug you. I wish you could just come over to my house. We'd be kicking it for real. You'd be exhausted from all the kicking. You would need to stretch first. We'd have so much fun. Okay. That one's done. I mean, the insides, yes, the insides are going to have some correction. But we're going to pretend like they don't exist so that I can leave this live on time. I mean, already I'm late, but it's not my fault I got here late. I'm gonna also say that that's not my fault because I was tired. And my alarm clock was not alarm clocking. All right. I think I like the sentiments down here with the ladies. I'm just going to offset that one. It was so funny when John Pounds and Jill Pounds were here the other day. Miss Esther, hello. And he was like, yeah, if we come over, can I bring my guillotine? I was like, sure, but you got to, if you find a stray dog on your way, you got to bring that too. Oh my gosh. So we've been asking for another dog, and my hubby's like, no, because he's reasonable and smart and stuff. And so Sparkleheart found this red panda video, and we were like, okay, we're cool. We don't need another dog. Can we have a red panda? Okay, that one's done. I like it down here so I can see more of the work we did. All right, last one. Moving and grooving. I love a little mess, Miss Sonia, that's for sure. Embrace the mess. I was running errands and didn't get to watch Tracy and Bill, but I'm going to go back and catch some of that scrappy. I got to get back to my scraps. I honestly had like worked through a lot of them. But anyways, I want to go watch their Saturday video. Catch a little crafting and relaxing. It's not crafting and relaxing. That's Sarah. But mindless crafting. Okay, I'm gonna glue this down first. I love the kits they're putting out. I got a couple of them. They're digital kits. They remind me so much of like my grandma and like 50s vintage. And I can't wait to turn them into 50s vintage grunge. Okay, we're gonna put that right up there because I kind of smeared that and it's fine, but I can also cover it. How easy was that, y'all? So easy. It's like a card maker designed these digitals or something. Okay. Oh, thanks, Sella. I appreciate you sharing that. I know, Sella, we'd have to stretch, you know, be like the Rockettes, only in a crafty way. We'd be kicking it so hard. All right. So there, those 3 cards are. How fun is that? Now, what I was wanting to play with, don't worry, Diane, I'm not cutting anything. If I start cutting, I'm in trouble, but I'm not cutting anything. I wanted to play with these little dudes in the crystal mine, but I'll have to do that another time. These are sized 4 by 6. That's what I got, but I also found this, and this might be how we solve this inside issue. Okay, so I didn't cut anything, Diane, but I'm not done yet. I'm gonna stamp this out. What color do I want? Let's do like Wilted Violet or Villainous Potion. I've been very purpley lately. Actually, when I was working on this kit, I thought my girl needed a lot of purple. Okay. So, Villainous Potion. Check. I think Wilted Violet is such a wild purple. I like it. Seedless Preserves would probably work. Keep having to move that sheet load. Y'all can't see it yet. It's so cool. Whew, that's wild. Let's use it. But wait, there's more. That's right. I think that's my my crafty motto for sure. It should be. Okay. Oh boy. All right, let's get this down in an intentional way. Thanks, Sella. Mary, hi. Whoa, that's really wild. I didn't think it was that solid. Okay, let's do a little less on this side. Don't worry, someone can still write in it. It's going to be a little upside down. That bird's fast. I like it. And now I want to bring in some of the yellow from the front. I'll do the others off camera because I gotta run. but you'll get an idea from this one. I'm just gonna rinse and repeat when I get a chance and finish the other two on the inside like this. It kind of covers up most of that paste, but not all of it. There's still some of it there. That's what we're working with, y'all. Shh, Diane. Shh. Diane's gonna get on to me. There we go. It has to make sense. We're gonna make it make sense. Now it makes sense. Now I'm happy. I'm telling you, I woke up for mixed media this morning. I was like, what am I gonna do with everyone? What do I want to do? I want to do mixed media. That's what I love about my channel, you guys, is that I get to do whatever I want. So if I wake up and I go, I woke up for mixed media today, then I get to come in here with you and do mixed media. So thank you. Thank you for that. Here are our cards. I do think this one's the most fabulous because of the stamping and the inside. So I'm going to do the same thing to these. I'm going to stamp on them. I'm going to stamp on the inside and ink blend, and they will all be done. That's what I've got for you guys. Yes, stamping. Stamping, stamping. I really wanted the flowers because there's flowers at least in these two, and then the trees and stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. That was a quick one today. We made 3 cards and a flash, I think. And they were mixed media, which made me happy. Perfect way to start a Monday morning. Hopefully a good way for Diane, Michelle, and Miss Rhonda Lane to end their day. For Miss Sala in the afternoon, and for all of you, whatever time it is for you guys. So good to see you all. I have to run. I actually have to run, like run, Forrest, run. Got to go make lunch and get my girl to the bus. All right. Love you guys so much. Bye.